have a big unboxing today. I have a whole bunch of Unifi gear I'm going to be doing for a bar setup. The guy wanted 12 cameras, so we got him 12 cameras. He's on a budget still too, so only need a certain amount outside and a certain amount inside. Everything's going crazy right now too for, only allowed to get so much, only buying. So we got 4 G4 dome cameras. We got 8 G3 dome cameras. So 12 cameras total. We got the Unifi Switch 16 150 watts for all these cameras. So we should have no problems with all these things. I mean, it's going to work great. We got the UDM Pro for managing the NVR and his router and everything. Because he wants to do a hotspot on it too for his bar. People come in and use the web. Great VLANs and all that stuff on it for him. But yeah, he's going to eventually get the access points. He doesn't, he spent a lot of money on this stuff right now and install paying us and everything. So he'll get the access points later. But yeah, it's going to be an awesome job. And I can watch everybody in the bar so he doesn't get screwed and, fights happen or whatever. Just whatever, people overpouring, whatever. I mean, all the good stuff. So he just wants to take care of his stuff. And I went with Unifi with it. I think it's a great deal. My brother's going to be helping me do the installation. So this is all the stuff we got him, and it's going to be a rock and rolling, I think, setup. So what I first will do is I'm going to show you what the G4 looks like inside, and then I will show you what the G3 looks like inside, and then I will show you the Switch 150. This right here, the UDM Pro, there's already a video for this. I will have the video up here for you. So let's do this. Let's rock out. Here we go. Alright guys, the first one we're going to do today is the G4 Dome. This is the dome camera. That's an awesome camera. It works really well. Let's open the box here. First thing we got is the dome camera itself. A really good camera, I tell you what. This camera is amazing. Does a good job. It just, it's an all-around good camera. It's metal, nice and hard, pivots all the way around, all the way, quarter turn, this much turn, like this. So there's the front. I'll put it here. Stops right there. Plate up here, lifts up. Little plate for the mounting. Locks in. Has a, take this off again. Has a grommet in there. This goes a little, it's good thick rubber, covers the port for the slit, for the Ethernet cord to go right in. It also has the reset button on the side of the unit instead of on the, where the grommet goes. A lot of the other ones have it where the grommet goes. This one has it on the actual side of the unit, the part that goes against the wall. So, let me see here. Let's put this back on. Alright, next, information about Unifi. We have the sticker right here for the wall. Put it on the wall so you know where to drill and hang your stuff on. It's a little template for you that they give you with a little leveler. We got the bracket for the wall. We got some wall screws that are right here for mounting and stuff, whether you have drywall or you're doing it into wood or whatever, or ceiling, whatever. Wooden ceiling is the same thing. It just depends on if your ceiling is made out of wood or not. And then we have the instruction manual right here, documentation and everything. And now I'll show you what it looks like in a little overview. Hey guys, this is me talking on the G4 Pro dome camera. Works great, looks great, sound quality is awesome, great sound quality. So that was the overview, guys, of the G4 Dome. It's an awesome camera, it works great. Updating the camera on the Unifi controller, it detects the camera quick, updates it really quick, and this is a 1 gig connection to the camera itself. Works great, and don't worry about where you're orientating, if it's on flat in a wall, or if it's going to be sideways flatten the wall this way, and then sideways on the ceiling. You can flip the camera angle around so it looks correctly. So you're not like, oh, well, everything's upside down. Nope, there's a flip in there. You can flip it around. Everything's perfect. Next one on our list, we got the G3 Dome. It's an older camera. It still sells out there. It's not bad. It's a great camera, I would say. It is a 100 megabit connection though. So it comes with an extra dome cover in the box right away. Comes with a little plastic shell on the G3. On both the G4 and the G3, the plastic housing is removable over the camera. And you can adjust the up and down angle of what you want the camera to be looking at. And then you just put plastic back on and twist it. Oops. And it's locked in. This one spins too, just like the G4. Has a little the mounting thing in the back, comes right off. A big grommet that comes off of it. Now this one also has the reset button on the bottom here. It does have an SD card slot, so you can do local storage and stuff like that. So it's pretty interesting. It's the only one I've seen with it. I haven't done the SD card slot thing because, you know, I have an NVR for that. But I guess if you needed to, you could. Here's another cool thing about this one. It has a little piece that comes out here on the side. So you pop this little piece out here and you can route the cable in it. The G4 doesn't do that. I think they got rid of that because, you know, not many people needed to do it probably. That's why. But that's an option if you get the G3 Dome. That is an option for it. The G3 Dome though, doing it to the NVR, when detecting it and updating, it does take a little bit of time for the G3 Dome. There was just a new update for the Protect 1.8, I think it was, but we'll have to see. I mean, it did take a while. I already pre-updated them so that when I get to the client's place, it's not going to be long, it's not going to be hard. We just plug and play, good to go. It comes with the mounting bracket. This is the mounting bracket for the wall and ceiling and drywall if you need to do that too. Well, the drywall, how do you say it? The pop-down ceiling. It comes with a PoE injector. We're not going to need the PoE injector because we're going to do right to the switch anyways. The 150 watt PoE switch. It's going to handle it, no problem, do all we need, so we don't really need this. But it is cool that they include it. The G4 Dome does not include this. They might have got rid of this because they assume that everybody else is just going to hardwire it anyways in, but they'll have this as an option. Obviously, you can buy it on their website. If it doesn't come with it and you need one, you buy it extra, but the G3s, they came with it. So that's pretty cool. Then it comes with the more mounting hardware again. All your stuff you need to mount it. And basically, that's the G3 Dome. I mean, the camera works great. It works good. It just takes a minute of time to get the firmware going and stuff like that. But once it's up, it's up. And it's a lot smaller than I thought, to be honest. I mean, I was thinking it was maybe a lot bigger, but when you hold it in the hand, I mean, it's not that big at all. So, at first when I looked at it, I was like, I don't like the look of it. Now that I have my hand, I know how big it is. It's like, okay, that's not that bad. No, that's good at all. Yeah, that's perfect. It's not bad at all. Obviously, the G4 Pro looks a little better. I mean, they just kind of slim some of the edges down, but they're still good cameras. So that's the G3 Dome. I'm going to show you some footage of it. Alright guys, now I'm on the G3 Dome. Looks great, works great, quality's good too. Alright guys, next I'll be showing you is the 150 16 port PoE switch. Alright guys, let me get it. Alright guys, next I got is the 6 switch team 150 watt PoE switch. This does both passive 24 PoE, passive 24 and PoE plus. Let's see here what we got in this sucker. Got the power cord right here. We got the brackets here for the mounting. This is for the edge of the switch, and then you put it in the rack that you can screw it in. Got the mounting hardware right here. Both of it for the switch. Let's pull it up. Comes with some feet if you're gonna put it on the table or whatever. Comes with little feet here so you don't scratch your stuff, and it's a little rubber, little rubber dowels that you put underneath the sticky. Then we got some more screws right here. These are the screws to actually put on the sides. The rack feet, I guess you could say, not the rack mounts, yeah. So here's the switch right here. It's an awesome switch. We got 16 PoE ports right here. These are all PoE Plus ports. They have a little sensor on the left, so on the Ubiquity stuff, if you're looking straight out at the left side, indicates what PoE it's doing and whether it's doing PoE or not. If it's doing PoE, it'll be either PoE Plus, it'll be amber. If it's 24 volt passive, then it will be green. And then on the left, that other light indicates the speed. Green, gig, amber, 100 megabit. So here's the thing too, depending on the switch, some switches go up. If it's white there, depending on if it's 10 gig switch, it'll be white, but they've changed it in the app where now it's like a blue, light blue if you look at it in the app. But on the 10 gig switches, it's usually white. Same with the SFP Plus connectors. If it's SFP Plus, it'll be a white color. Okay, now we got two SFP, not SFP Plus, these are 1 gig connections. Right here to either link it to your router or to another switch or to a server, whatever you want to put in here, fiber connections, SFP to RJ45 connector, you can do all that stuff on this. And that's about the switch. The light turns on here. When it's waiting to be adopted, it'll be blinking white. Once it's adopted, it'll be blue. Yeah, so this thing is awesome. It has a console port here in the back, 2 fans, and then a power port. Air holes on the side here, and air holes on the side here for ventilation. But yeah, this switch is not loud at all. It's a great little switch, and it's awesome. Alright guys, I'm glad you're here with me today. Please like, comment, subscribe. I'm getting this done. We'll be setting this up Saturday, 5:30 in the morning. We'll be going to the bar and getting it all set. My brother has some other stuff for it that he got. But yeah, we're going to be rocking it out. And I appreciate everyone. Please comment, please like, and please subscribe. And have a rock and rolling day, guys. Just have a right on day. Peace out.